Hey, Scottsdale Bible women. My name is Michelle Crane, and I am the minister of the campus experience here at SBC. And I'm so excited and honored to get to partner with women's ministry to offer you a 4-week study on the book of Nehemiah. It's literally my favorite book of the entire Bible. From the very beginning of Nehemiah, we see that he is a man of great faith and action. He was told early on that the walls of Jerusalem had been destroyed and the city gates had been burned. That news caused Nehemiah to fall to his knees and weep and pray. But it didn't end there. He got up and he acted on what God wanted him to do. He joined God in a major rebuild of some of those broken places. Walls were everything to a city back then. They kept the enemies out and they allowed the people within them to flourish and thrive. We're told in Proverbs that a city without walls is like a man without self-control. Broken walls can lead to tension, chaos, anger, and even fear. During this time, and as I've studied Nehemiah more in depth, God has been doing a mighty work in my own heart, showing me where my own walls have been broken down. Maybe you're like me and have some broken walls in your life, in your marriage, in your parenting. Maybe your broken wall is your relationship with God. Broken walls that you have that have allowed chaos to ensue and have kept you from living the life that you are meant to live. Well, God knows. He sees those walls and wants to rebuild those broken places with you. Now, this study is actually going to be very different. It's going to be our first ever online study and the first time that I've taught solely to a virtual audience. It's going to be a very authentic, raw, and at times very vulnerable time together. It's not always going to be polished or perfect. And in fact, you may see a kid or two run through here. But that's where we are right now, and God's still doing a major work. You're invited into my home as I share with you what God is doing in my life and what I think He has in store for us all. Don't think of this as a super formal Bible study, more of a conversation about Jesus over coffee with a friend. As we walk through this journey in Nehemiah together, my prayer is that you will let God show you the broken places, the broken walls in your life, and join Him in rebuilding those places so that you can flourish and thrive. Let God do a deep work in your souls and a mighty rebuild in your spirit. So, will you join me over this 4-week study where we can walk together through Nehemiah and start rebuilding our broken places? I hope to see you soon.